welcome back. Today I am doing not a copycat version of Panera's chicken and wild rice soup. I love the soup, don't get me wrong, it's delicious. But I gotta have a little bit more kick in mind. So we're gonna make a couple of changes to what I'm pretty sure the recipe is. Um, so yeah, we got everything kind of scattered about. Mirepoix or mise en place is done. We're gonna start with a mirepoix, but first we gotta get melt down a stick of butter because there's gonna be a roux involved. Yeah. All right, there we go. Get that melted down. Now we'll get you the butter. We're gonna add carrot, celery, onion, your classic mirepoix with carrot. Pepper, salt, and garlic powder. A little more of that. And just a little bit of crushed red pepper. Just a little bit, not much. We can always add that later if we need to. Add a little bit of Creole seasoning. A little bit of paprika. And just a touch of cayenne pepper. Not much, just a touch. There's going to be some cream and there's butter in there, so we're going to offset a lot of the heat of things just by having that alone. We're going to let this cook down for 10 or 15 minutes, get nice and soft. Then we'll go ahead and make a roux with it with some flour, add in some chicken stock, and we'll keep going from there. Anyway, we'll be back after this cooks down. All right, so the vegetables are soft enough now. I'm about to make the little blonde roux that goes with this. Just want to make sure I say, when you're doing a roux in something like this, especially something like this because it's so hot, you want to make sure you have the liquid kind of on standby. You're going to have to dump that in to stop the roux from cooking so it doesn't get any darker or, in some cases, sticking, depending on what you're working with. So this, we're just going to add probably 3 or 4 heaping tablespoons of flour. Start with that, and if we have to add, we can add. So a roux spoon. Most used utensil next to a knife. You just want to cook this in here long enough for the flour smell to dissipate. Then add in your stock. In this case, we're using chicken stock. Use your whisk or spoon, whatever works better for you. You want to break up whatever's at the bottom because there's going to be some little brown bits, and I can feel them with the whisk, and they're coming up and on the side. That's all flavor. And bring it up to a boil. You don't know how thick a roux is going to get until it's boiling. All right, so real close to coming to a boil, so we're going to drop in the parsley and the garlic. So I'm using about 5 or 6 nice sized toes of garlic in here. I like garlic. As you can tell, this has gotten quite thick. So now we're going to go ahead and add some half and half in just a second. All right, I'm going to add in a little bit of garlic, half and half in here now. I'm dropping everything today. We're going to let this come back up to a boil. Then we're going to add in some chicken base to it. Add a little bit of chicken base to it. I'm just going to put a decent sized teaspoon in there. And when I put chicken base in, I like to make sure I stir it off the spoon because I don't want that to clump up on the bottom. It will scorch. Just using a rice and roni kit, 4 ounces chicken wild rice, long grain wild rice. Pop that in there. I put the seasoning kit that it came with too. Why the hell not? To that, I'm also going to throw in a couple of bay leaves. Leaves off for a tree. So we let the rice cook, and after the rice is cooking, I'm going to add rice is cooked in here, just about almost. And my flavor's out of sight. You got to make this. You got to try it just to try it. Now we just got to put the chicken in. This is just a grilled chicken I made earlier. It's just 2 breasts. It's nothing, not a whole lot. Don't want a whole lot of soup. Well, stir that in. We'll just let it simmer. All right, so after we let it simmer for a little while, I don't know. I think I simmered this for 30 minutes. Just plate it up. Just gonna take a scoop, Put it in a little bit of parsley.